That's it. I can't take it anymore. This is the last straw. At least those are the words of St. Louis and Kansas City restaurateurs who are banning plastic straws. In a recent trip to Kansas City, I was having dinner and noticed a sign notifying customers that plastic straws were no longer used in the premises. I didn't think about it until the next day. I went to breakfast at another local eatery. Again, no plastic straws. Now I was intrigued, and I wanted to know more. Today's episode, titled The Last Straw, focuses on these efforts to reduce plastic straws and to create awareness. To find out more, I located information through the Missouri Business Alert. As it turns out, 42 food establishments in St. Louis and Kansas City had banned plastic straws for over a year and switched to biodegradable alternatives. Similar campaigns have spread throughout other Missouri cities such as Columbia and Springfield. One restaurant chain did an audit over a 4-month period and discovered they were utilizing 350,000 plastic straws over the same period. It was a shocking discovery that made the decision for business owners to ban plastic straws a no-brainer. So what's the big deal? It's a plastic straw. How bad could it be? I had to be further enlightened. An obvious fact I discovered is that plastic straws do not biodegrade and never fully degrade. 1millionwomen.com reports that plastic straws are one of the top 10 items picked up on beach cleanups. Divers in oceans report plastic straw sightings as a regular occurrence. In fact, one diver in Australia picked up over 300 straws from the ocean floor in just 20 minutes. The plastic straws are having an adverse effect on sea life, who are forced to swim amongst the vast amounts of plastic straws. As an example, there's a YouTube video of a sea turtle with a plastic straw lodged in its nostril. It's hard to stomach and disturbing, but you get the idea even without watching it. The unpleasantness of the existence of plastic straws filling landscapes goes beyond water environments. Plastic straws can be recycled, but in most cases these single-use items are simply put into the trash and end up lasting forever in landfills. So if you're using a single-use straw at home, please recycle them. According to the Fredonia Group, Americans use 500 million straws every day, an astonishing amount of plastic that ends up being a permanent part of landfills. Okay, I get it. Plastic straw use needs to be reduced, at least by this person. But what are the alternatives? Some of the same Missouri-based eateries that are banning plastic straws are moving to paper straws, and bars are utilizing metal reusable straws. All these are more expensive than plastic straws. Establishments feel the costs are worth it. Metal and reusable plastic straws can offer cheap alternatives that can be utilized for home as well. Other alternative straws include hay straws and reusable bamboo straws. Check those out for yourself. Does the plastic straw ban movement exist outside the borders of Missouri? Indeed it does. Larger forces are at work. Starbucks has pledged to eliminate plastic straws globally by 2020. Portland, Oregon approved an ordinance that implements customer requests only for plasticware for dine-in and take-out orders, which started in July of 2019. The city takes this issue so serious that businesses can be slapped with a $500 fine for giving customers plastic cutlery and straws. American Airlines, Disney, Hilton, Aramark, and Marriott are all pledging to phase out the use of plastic straws. The Surfrider Foundation started a Straw Suck campaign. These efforts lead to the banning of a plastic straw use in 2 coastal British Columbian towns. They ban plastic bags as well, just for good measure. One of the most intriguing efforts to reduce the use of plastic straws I discovered was in November of 2016. One More Generation founders, Olivia, age 14, and her brother Carter, age 16, launched their global One Less Straw Pledge campaign in an effort to help clean up our environment and educate people on the harms of using single-use plastic straws. They urge people to pledge to not use plastic straws for 30 days. More information about their organization can be found at onelessstraw.org. There may be larger plastic offenders than straws, but it certainly opens an awareness that people need to be more mindful of using single-use plastic items that don't degrade. Who knew a simple trip to Kansas City would open my eyes to an issue that is large sweeping on a global level? Efforts to reduce or even ban plastic straws plays into the hands of my long-held belief to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Eliminating plastic straws can be a launching point for our larger efforts to recycle in your own home. I've been an avid recycler for numerous years. In cities such as Oklahoma City, the process couldn't be easier. If your city offers recycling as part of regular trash pickup, I implore you to take part in these very simple efforts. You will find out, as I have, that you end up recycling more than you throw away. This is not earth-shattering, but everybody doing their part helps in the grand scheme of things. The next time you're at a restaurant and are offered a plastic straw, simply refuse. This is a simple step to help us remain in a clean environment that allows us to continue to become human together.